It is recommended that the Department of Education at Ridgeline University should not allow laptops in the classroom. The three main reasons include problems regarding the productivity and effectiveness of multitasking and typewriting notes, as well as the impact on peers. It has been proven in psychology that attention is a finite resource. Laptop use in classroom settings directly relates to this. One study examined looked at the impact of direct messaging while reading an academic passage on the time spent reading and the performance on a comprehension test. The results showed that students who were randomly assigned to engage in direct messaging while reading took a significantly larger amount of time to finish their passage. A similar study followed a class of students throughout a semester, tracking through self-reports, their class attendance, laptop use, the split of laptop use between actual notes and other tasks such as checking emails or social media. In addition to this, there were self-assessments of how much students paid attention to the lecture, how clearly they understood the lecture, and in general how well they understood the material from class. These assessments were compiled throughout the semester and compared to academic performance. Various other comparisons were made between laptop use and reported course material understanding. Overall, laptop use was negatively related to academic success. This study has been echoed by many others that evidence the poor effect of laptops in class on understanding and academic performance. Unfortunately, the decision to use a laptop does not just impact the user, but also those nearby. One study tested the impact of peer laptop and multitasking use on comprehension and found that even when people weren't using laptops, their general comprehension of lecture material was worsened because of the distraction of those around them. Despite their attempt, engagement, and attention to course material, subjects often found themselves watching the clicking, swiping, and scrolling of peers. This study and the topic of peer laptop use effect speaks to the increasing interconnectedness that technology in some ways affords us, but in other ways hinders us. Distractions aside, in an ideal world where every student was in fact only note-taking on their laptop, one study demonstrates that even this provides a shallower understanding of material when compared to handwritten notes. Interestingly, they analyzed the type of notes taken as well, whether they were word for word from the lecture or slides, or whether they were broken down and put into the subject's own words. They found that most often laptop users would transcribe word for word what was being relayed in class, demonstrating a lack of deeper comprehension instead of just a copying. Whereas handwritten notes aided in the process of encoding and digesting information learned. Although this may take longer than typing quickly and verbatim, it facilitates much higher comprehension and academic performance. The use of laptops only hinders learning and engagement. And in the age of technology, we should be doing all we can to encourage human-on-human interactions.